Jumping into it with some new products that we've added to the Broadfiled line. And that first one is YOLO Box from YOLO Live. This is a brand new product and a new company here at Broadfield. And their YOLO Box is a great device for a little portable live stream studio. Many users are trying to go portable while still creating a professional live stream. And this is a great device to do it, starting at $1,099. Now, moving into some other news, the TriCaster Mini 4K NDI, which is actually a product that started about last year, I believe, but NewTek has actually released the TriCaster Mini 4K NDI with new and enhanced features. First of all, you'll notice right off the bat that the Mini used to come with two custom input-output boxes. Well, now those have been replaced with the Spark Plus. So with the NewTek TriCaster Mini 4K NDI, now you have the new 4K Spark Plus, which we'll get into in a little bit on the show. Some other really exciting features with this box or this device is Live Story Creator, which is a great tool that a lot of educators and producers are using to have their script run with the show on the teleprompter. So as you're producing, your talent can see what they need to say. It also features Live Panel as well as NDI KVM, and we've added a Skype TX channel. So we had one, now we have two inside of the TriCaster Mini 4K NDI. Now with the two Spark IOs, we can send an HDMI or NDI input and output into the box. It also features SRT ingestions, and now we have, instead of the two, we have 4 mix outputs for an HD stream. Of course, this device is 4K capable or 1080p. And that comes in at $799.95 MSRP. Again, that's $799.95 MSRP with all of those new features. We also feature a lot of great bundles with the TriCaster Mini 4K NDI at Broadfield, including the a la carte, which is just the unit with the 2 plus IO boxes to get you going at $799.95. Or you can add a control surface to that bundle. So you'll get the TriCaster, the 2 Spark IO boxes, and the small control surface at $995 or at $9,995. So $9,995 MSRP. After that, there's the deluxe bundle. And with this one, you get the expanded control surface. You have 2 NewTek PTZ cameras, and you have the Spark IO boxes with the TriCaster Mini, and that comes in at $18,995 MSRP. This device comes in at $895 MSRP. And then at the top of the line, you have the Spark Plus IO SDI, which features HDMI and SDI feeds all over NDI. And of course, these boxes are 4K. They're really, really handy. They got a nice sturdy siding on them. Really great tools to bring in that wired workflow and still work in 4K over NDI. Jumping into some news from Huddlecam HD. We've done a webinar on this product already, but it's very exciting. It's a very cool little product. And that is the new Huddlecam ePTZ webcam. Now, this comes in USB or NDI at the same exact price. So your users can decide which one is right for them, whether they're working in NDI or they want that hardwired connection via USB. Moving into PTZ Optics, which we also covered on our webinar with PTZ Optics' Paul Richards, is the dual SDI ePTZ Z-Cam. So again, that stands for electronic pan, tilt, and zoom, so electronic PTZ. And what the ePTZ Z-Cam does is actually really cool. If you're working with a TriCaster or a different production system like the Wirecast Gear, now I actually have 2 camera feeds built into one. You'll see on the back of this unit, you have the dual SDI ports. And what that does is one of them will show you that 4K picture or that full expanded shot that we talked about on the ePTZ webcam. And then the other one will have the cropping feature or the electronic pan, tilt, zoom that you can move about the image with just a segmented portion, and that's all in 1080p. Matrox actually announced 2 new encoder and decoders that I've got here with me, and that's the quad head to go, which we'll get into in a second, and the Matrox Mavex. Now, this can efficiently decode up to 4K streams, and you can access multiple options for multi-screen decoding. So that's really exciting. And I do want to point out that we're going to be going into these products in detail in the coming weeks when we are joined by the team at Matrox. So we'll have the full look at the Mavex on that show. Then there's the quad head to go. And what's great about this device is it can drive 4 displays all from one signal. So I've got the quad head. I have 4 HDMI outs on the back. I can bring a signal into that and really step up my workflow. Panasonic has their new AW-UE4 PTZ camera. Now, this is a 4K camera with an ultra-wide lens at 111 degrees that is totally PoE capable with HDMI, USB, and LAN outputs at just $995 MSRP. This is a great little PTZ camera, brand new and totally 4K. Jumping into the Wowza ClearCaster, which is a popular product that we use here. Now, the new changes to the ClearCaster Pro have been coming out, and they've just announced some new ones, including support for 8K video. It also toggles live video and includes Facebook Live updates, including content moderation, clipping or snipping if you have a piece of your live stream that you want to cut afterwards, and graphics on the ClearCaster itself. We've got improved SRT outputs and those built-in graphics as well, and captioning is available. Moving into BirdDog, who've been announcing a lot of great updates with software in the past couple of weeks. We've got a little bit more of that news with BirdDog's Dante program, which is an audio over IP interface. Now, this is sure to work with a bunch of the BirdDog software line, including Comms Pro. For $129, you can add Dante, which is audio over IP, right into Comms Pro. They also have their Dante NDI bridge, so now you're sending that audio over NDI at $129 as well. And we have Dante for the hardware. So all of the software that pairs with your BirdDog hardware will feature Dante, and you can add it for just $69